Greetings. I'm pleased to be part of this continuous safety improvement effort of Aviasis and its partners. My name's Stella Ebong Ikomey, Safety Manager for Cameroon Airlines Corporation for the past 8 years, and now presently in Toulouse taking an advanced master degree in aviation safety. My topic of discussion today is on runway incursions. We all know runway incursion is a major airside safety concern. What is runway incursion, if I may ask? ICAO states it as the incorrect presence of an aircraft, a vehicle, or a person on a protected area of a surface designed for the takeoff and landing of an aircraft. And this might be due to many reasons. For instance, loss of situational awareness on the part of the pilot, breakdown in communication, use of non-standard phraseology, inadequate signage and markings, and many others. But this is not the case with Africa. Runway incursion in Africa is most often than not caused by the fact that most of our airports are not fenced. Secondly, we have population living very close to the airside. And this population, their level of safety awareness is very low. We also have ineffective control of vegetation around the airside. And of course, security lapses. These are the main factors that result to the presence of persons or animals on the runway, which is the major causes of runway incursions in Africa. One would have thought that the fact that most African airports are smaller, less busy, and less complicated in design, this will have a positive impact on the number of occurrence of runway incursion. But this is not the case. In Cameroon, in 2020, we had one runway incursion in Douala, one in Yaoundé-Simalène, one in Garoua, and 2 in Gaoundéré, making a total of 5 runway incursions. And in 2021, we had 2 in Douala, 3 in Simalène, 4 in Garoua, and 6 in Gaoundéré, making a total of 15. So you see, it's about ×3 the occurrence in 2020. So the rate of runway incursion keeps increasing. And a good factor that is encouraging this is the fact that reporting is very slow. So the collection of data for analysis and dissemination does not come in real time, or sometimes is even absent. The case of Gaoundéré was particular because within 6 months, we registered 6 runway incursions. And our CCA was very keen to make sure that all the stakeholders involved in this platform, each at its own level, put actions in place in order to bring this runway situation occurrence to a halt. Our top management sent a team of inspectors to Gaoundéré to find out why this reoccurrence of runway incursion in this particular station. And this team investigated and came out with most of the reasons that I've advanced earlier. And together, there was a joint meeting of all the stakeholders of the Gaoundéré Airport, and even including the authorities, because this was a concern for everybody. And Urgent actions were implemented following the recommendations that were made during these meetings. Tell you what, as of date, since June, Gaundere has not registered any incident of runway incursion. That is thanks to the urgent action and the emphasis of our civil aviation to make sure that this situation is arrested. Another implementation action was cutting down the vegetation around the airside and also redressing the security lapses. All of this went a long way to redress the problem of runway incursion in Gaundere. To conclude, it will be important to fence most of our airports, especially the secondary airports, because most of them are being bounded by rural population. It is also important to encourage reporting, because most of the times some runway incursions incidents are not reported. But if reporting is encouraged, it will help in the data collection and analysis of these events, and this information will be disseminated, and that will help to create awareness among all the airport users. Constant airport patrols by the military and also by the airport security staff was another important action that was being implemented. And these actions should be implemented also in the other airports, because this worked effectively well for Gaundere, and we think that the same can be applied in Garoua, in Bamenda, and all the other secondary airports. Improving the markings and the signage at the airside is also very important. And lastly, creating a runway safety team. This is very, very important. Thank you very much.